Hello, everybody. This is Extremeness, and tonight I'm being joined by Beatrice Domino and Big Red Machine, and we're recording this podcast in response to what all has transpired here over the last several of days. J712, which is now a former member of 7X, decided to hack our forum, and she fucking banned everybody from the site. She deleted every topic, every section of our forum.
She went fucking ape
shit. She went psycho, basically, guys. and her reasons for doing this, she's like, oh, I was treated like shit. They never listened to me. Blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up, Jay. Shut the fuck up. You spent your time fucking criticizing us, saying that, oh, X, you need to tone yourself down. You're cursing too much on the show. Jay, I'll say whatever the fuck I want. I'm the host. But
damn.
I'll get more into a rant later, but we'll just start things off here. Beatrice, what is your reaction to this situation?
I was seriously not expecting this to be happening. I mean, I was having a very good day. I had, like, Chinese food, I had SmackDown, I had Way Bear, everything was perfectly fine. Then all of a sudden, another former member was having a discussion with our current members, and then they brought in Jay, and then they decided to kick her out, which is what we've been planning to do for a while now. And then, after she gets kicked out, she decides to go psycho. Apparently she escaped her straitjacket and then decided to fuck up the whole 7X Wrestling Show website, or at least the forum part of it. I mean, like, a Sheamus porn picture, seriously? Where in the fuck did you get that? I seriously want to know. First of all, was it real? Because that was actually a pretty... Never mind. And second of all, how in the hell did you get in the first place? And then you ban, like, all the members, you delete all their posts. I mean, if I was, like, on the forums just, like, doing my business, posting everything, and all of a sudden everything just disappeared, I would have been pissed. Like, all the threads in my posts that I created, like, now you have the whole forum mad at you for that. And I felt like you handled it in, like, I know you have to be at least my age, and I'm 19, going on 20, so I know you have to be an adult. So for you to act like this, I felt it was childish. I mean, just because you got kicked out, just because you were treated like shit, we were all treated like shit at some point. That's what we do. We make fun of each other. We call each other names. We curse at each other. That's what we do. Mom has to deal with it constantly. Whore. But anyway, for you to handle it like that, I felt it was childish. I felt like you could have just said, okay, I'm out. Fuck you guys, deuces. But to go that length, and then to say that you want a war with us, I mean... First of all, how many times have people wanted to go to war with 7X? I mean, Missy tried to do it, failed. WWE Universe people tried to do it, they ended up getting shut down. I mean, this is the fucking internet. Are you serious? I swear, some people seriously forget that they're sitting in front of a computer. This is the internet, Jay. Stop taking it so seriously. Go out, have some fun, be with your friends if you have any. Don't worry about us. You're out of the group.
I don't think she has any friends, to be honest. I don't think she's seen outside that much.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, I felt that you handled it childishly. I felt that it was the wrong way to take things. I felt that you should have handled it more maturely. Big deal. You didn't like them, they didn't like you. You clearly didn't want to be around the group. Like, I get that you, like, wanted to better it, but... Let's be honest, you probably didn't want to be in the group anyway, so it was better off that you just left. And I thought she could have done it in a more mature way. So, and to top it off, to find out that you took a part in driving a wedge between me, X, and Aura, who was our former 7X member, you nearly made me lose my friend. And that pisses me off. Because me and Aura are close. We're like best friends. And for me to find out that you took part in, like, having her pissed off at X to the point where she didn't want to talk to him anymore or didn't want to have any contacts, that upsets me. Because I'm friends with X. And now that was like I was put in the middle of that, and she got upset with me because I became friends with X again, and we were about ready to end our friendship right there. So to find out that you caused that pisses me off, and at this point, I think you can go fuck yourself, because that was a pretty fucked up thing to do, and thank God, Aura talked to X, they're friends again, so we're all one big happy family. And what a surprise, you're not part of it. So, Jay, go fuck yourself. And I'm done.
So, I have a question. Is anyone ready for an old school, classic, Big Red Machine rant?
Yes, I am.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, God, Jay. How can I even explain this? The hypocrisy, the amazing hypocrisy you've presented in this group, it's very laughable. Because see, the first thing when I came back, the first thing that I did is I was trying to help the group. We had a group meeting where we're all fighting, and you're the one that's causing the problems with everyone. I try to have some kind of say in it, and you're like, no, due to your inactivity, you have no say in this whatsoever. And then everyone called total bullshit on there. And that's the first time that we ever were considering letting her go, because she was being a bitch for no reason to me. When at the point before I even left, because I have priorities and I actually had other parts of my life. Before I ever left, I did more for this. I helped found this. I did even more than this for this than she ever did while I was gone. Like, seriously, that's one part of the hypocrisy. And then she tries to start and say that we treated her like shit. Yes, we had a perfect reason to treat you like shit, because what you did is only complain, only try to start your drama with us, and you would always say that you're trying to help us when you do such an underhanded thing by destroying something that you and all the rest of us worked so hard on. You say that I was inactive. Well, guess what? You never took part in any of the podcast, which is the thing that we started out. That's the main thing that we were doing at first. The forums was just a side thing that we thought would be nice, but the podcast is what we started out on. And then you always try to trash us and say that we didn't do good, when the only time that you ever did a podcast, you totally sucked on it and no one could hear you because of a fucking scarf over your mouth. God damn it! Like, seriously, you bash us on this, and when you also like criticize the forum, and then you delete the forum after you complain about us moderating it. Like, you always complain about the reported posts, and then when you barely moderate at all, you're barely ever on the site. How could you complain about that when you have barely anything with that? And you say we treat you like shit when you barely ever get involved with us anyway, unless you're trying to start a fight. You're always just trying to pick a fight, you little bastard. Does anyone else have anything to say with me? I'm not done yet, but I want to see if anyone has anything else to say.
Keep going, man. Keep going.
Okay. God damn. What else is there to? What else is there? Yeah, you drive a wedge between Aura and them. See, we had more people in the group, and we had more people happy. But what you are is a little control freak. You want to take power away from it. You want to take power away from X. When the truth is X doesn't have any more power than we do. We are a fair group. The only thing is this, that X might have a heavier load sometimes, always having to do the host. But that just means he works harder for the group, and he actually tries to help. When you do nothing and you sit on your ass all day, maybe if you got laid for once and we're still a 40-year-old virgin, maybe you would have a little bit different in your life. Who are you, Corey Clayton? Seriously. God. You're just probably some fat dude sitting on their computer.
That'd be creepy.
It is.
And they get Seamus pics.
I know. One of those child molesters.
So disgusting.
That
Still want to know how she got
someone
that.
like Jay. That is perfectly describes someone like Jay. And then let's see what else. People always sucked up as you on a poster because you got in great arguments with someone like Missy, who's well hated. But when it actually came to real wrestling decisions, you totally sucked. I mean, you were obsessed with HBK. You're always dick riding him. I mean, and you've had that same avatar, that same gift for 2 years. The only reason that was cool in WWE Universe was you were the only person that could have a gift avatar because you originally had one, and no one else could have one. And you thought you were so cool because you had it. That just means you were around a place that fucking failed even longer than anyone else, which means you have more suck in you. You have more bad in you. WWE might have been good, and it might have been the thing that helped spawn NUO and 7X and all the stuff that made it happen, but it was filled with a bunch of cocksuckers, and you were one of them. You were one of them for trying to destroy something we worked so hard on. Guess what? We've only been around for 2 weeks, and we're having healthy progress, and we're doing more than you could ever imagine that we're going to go to. We almost have 100,000 posts and over 500 members in just 2 weeks. Some of that shit doesn't really happen that often with something that's so small as 7X. I mean, 7X is getting larger as each and every day, but we aren't as large as WWE. We can't come up with a forum that can get big and have like millions and millions and millions of posts that quick. We have to work at it, and then you took that away. You took that away as something creative that we did, and something we worked hard on. When you always say, "Oh, I'm just trying to help," and the only reason I criticize you is just because I'm trying to help, when you do the exact opposite thing of helping us. Jesus Christ. I mean, how much more of a hypocrite can you be? Is it possible?
Yeah, are you done?
No, I'm not even done, but I've got anything to
Keep
say?
going. Keep going, homie. Keep going.
We got an hour.
Damn, this is going to be fun. Well, God, what else do I have to say about you, Jay? I mean, fuck you would be nice. There's no one on your side of the forum. Some people even say, "Oh, I don't know who Jay is." See, everyone has sided with Timmy. Timmy, the site's admin, you didn't mean nothing. You're just a simple moderator. We're trying to kick you out of 7X anyway because we hate all your shit, and you just can't take it. You couldn't take that you were too immature to be with us when you always thought we were the immature ones. You were the cause of the problem in the group, and you're always trying to solve the problems. And what you do is even create more problems. You're the worst member that we've ever had. And when we had many more members, you drove a wedge between them. When we could have even been more healthy, and we could have got to this point even quicker. Do you understand how horrible this is as you're doing? You've always preached about trying to help the group and how we do nothing for the group. When right now you just did the single thing that might slow us down for just a little while, and not that long because we have great activity on the forums and everything, and we have great connections with wrestlers. The thing is that you kind of slow down productivity for a while. I mean, of course, in a week or two, everything's going to be back to normal without you, but what you did was a totally underhanded, vindictive move. I mean, if JR saw something like that, he would fucking be disappointed in you, and he would probably say something hilarious. He's JR.
What a slobber knocker. No,
I know. What a underhanded move.
There you go. What an underhanded move.
What a sneaky, vindictive move. I'm gonna drink some milk out of my 10-gallon hat. But anyway, yeah. I mean. Just because Momo is talking to you doesn't mean she supports you. She doesn't support you at all. I mean, in fact, she's more important to her group, and she's actually done more for us and been able to deal with our crap just like anyone else, more than you have. And that's fucking saying something, because we make fun of Momo a lot, you stupid bitch. But that's because we love her. We hate you. We hate you to death. We might be really mean to Momo. That's because she's a member of this group. She's actually a full-fledged member. Whenever I say, "Oh, why is Momo in this group?" I'm actually joking because she actually contributes. She actually tries to help. When you do none of that whatsoever, you're just such a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. You're a fat ass that no one likes and you'll never get laid in your entire life, and you're a hypocrite.
Sorry.
Wow.
I just got one last thing to say before you guys join in this little conversation. Jay, I hope you have fun at TNA Galaxy because the people that are exactly like you. They're backstabbers and they're drunk mothers. They're always drunk and they're just stupid cocksuckers just like you. I hope you have fun.
Oh, man.
All right.
Now let's have a conversation.
Now it's
All right.
turn.
I'll go in here and talk. J712 on Twitter, you said that you left 7X on your own accord and you were not removed. Bullshit. You were fucking removed, bitch. Do not get it twisted. You were removed. And for you to say that you are willing to put out shit about me, oh my fucking God. Are you seriously going to air my shit out